Hi my angels, it's Hailey Reese, and I hope that you guys are having a fantastic morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you when today's video finally reaches you. You guys, today's video is one that really freaks me out, and that is to do with a spirit or entity of sorts that makes her presence known around you by whispering. And what she whispers to you and what happens following said whispers is what nightmares are made of. I cannot wait to dive into this, but most of all, I'm really interested to hear if you guys have ever had an encounter with this spirit slash entity, whatever it is she may be. So make sure that throughout this video, you guys let me know in the comments below, number one, your thoughts on this, but number two, if any of you guys have had any experiences with this woman. Before we get into today's video though, I would just very quickly like to thank today's video sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers membership with meaning. On Skillshare, there is so much to explore. There's real projects to create, there's support from fellow creatives, and most of all, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish your goals. Skillshare offers classes designed for real life so you can learn and grow with short classes that fit your busy schedule. Skillshare is incredibly affordable, especially when put into comparison of in-person pricey classes and workshops. Lately, I've been really loving Thomas Frank's productivity masterclass, Create a System That Works, because I've been really trying to optimize my productivity and learning from other people and their tips and tricks and just all of the things that they're doing that they can teach to me has been so beneficial in my day-to-day life. However, depending on your goals, Skillshare will have classes catered more specifically to your needs and wants. Here's where it gets really exciting, you guys. Skillshare is giving away 2 free months of premium membership to the first 500 people who click the link down in my description. And after that, it's only around $10 a month, so it is so affordable. So with that being said, thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video, and make sure you are within the first 500 people to click that link. But without further ado, let's get into today's video, you guys, because it's stuff nightmares are made of. It is so creepy. So today, we're going to be talking about a spirit slash entity that has been seen, or better yet, heard all across the world, but she doesn't even have a name. In fact, most people who have experiences with her won't even realize that other people have had experiences with her until they meet people like them who have heard her whispers and felt her presence. Now, most people who see her say that it all started with a dream. That in the middle of the night, they were awoken from a dream where a woman had just been staring at them. Now, what's interesting about this is that nobody sees the exact same woman. The woman that they see in this dream is catered to them specifically in one way or another. There's something about this woman that it was made very obvious her appearance was chosen based off of them. In the first few dreams, the woman does nothing but just look at them in the dream, stare at them in the dream. Some people claim that the woman's just in their dreams. So even though that they're not interacting with the woman, they'll be doing things in their dreams and this woman will always be there. Kind of like, for an example, if I was dreaming about this moment right now, this would be my interaction in the dream, but there could be a woman watching me in this interaction, if that makes any sense. Eventually in the dreams, the woman starts getting closer and closer and closer. And then in those dreams, you'll hear the woman whispering. Now, what's weird about it is that they claim you don't really hear the woman's actual whispers. You don't hear any audible whispers. You just hear whispering. So it's like that kind of a thing, I'm assuming. And so they're just hearing like what sounds like whispers, but they're not hearing any words at all. So that's when it's extremely alarming, when all of a sudden in their day-to-day life, they start hearing these whispers in their ears now, like actually physically hearing them, no longer in dream form. But again, they can't really understand the whispers. The whispers kind of sound like a muffled whisper, there's no real words to it, and they can't piece together what's being said. Now, a lot of people claim that they feel as though they are going crazy. It drives them mad. This whispering isn't consistent, it's not all day, but at certain points throughout the day, whispers could be heard, whispers that they remember from their dreams. Some people even go see the doctor about this, explain the situation, nothing can really come from it. And when it really starts to get freaky is when in crowds of people, they'll start seeing this woman that they saw in their dreams, that was catered towards them, that they never even thought truly existed. This woman never comes up to them. This woman never interacts with them in real life. But let's say you see a whole bunch of people crossing the street. You might see this woman. Or let's say you're in the mall and it's a busy time of year and there's a whole lot of people in the mall. You might see this woman. One man even said that he was shopping in the store when in the mirror where he was like trying something on in front of it, he saw the woman staring at him behind him, and when he turned around, she wasn't there. Which to me just sounds like something straight out of a horror film, but that is what is said to happen. They'll start to see and catch glimpses of this woman, although if they try to catch up to her, they try to start a conversation with her, they won't be able to. They never interact with her. Then the whispers turn from inaudible whispering to full sentences, but only 3 times. This woman will whisper in their ear on 3 separate occasions, a premonition of sorts. This woman will predict something most times terrible, and it will come true. It could be a death, it could be a tragedy, it could be anything that's mostly negative, and it surely comes true. But there's a catch. The woman tells these people that they can never share their specific experience, otherwise these bad things will continue to happen. If they only want 3 times, then they just let it happen, and that's that. And after the 3rd time, they never hear from the woman again. They never see her again, they never hear her whispers, and nothing happens. So who is this woman? Why does she look different with each and every person that's had experiences with her? I found like some forums where people were talking about their experiences, and mind you guys, it's hard to find things on this. Like somebody had told me about it. They told me to look into this. They told me about this urban legend. And for the life of me, I had such difficulty finding anything on it, but there are forums on like certain websites where you will find people talking about this experience. They'll talk about having their dream. They'll talk about seeing this woman out in public. They'll talk about her predicting 3 horrible things. And what's weird about it is that when others who claim to have had a similar experience chime in, the woman that they've each seen looks nothing like each other's woman, if that makes any sense. It's not like it's this consistent entity. But on top of that, what's so peculiar is that they're not able to talk about what she predicted. All of them like have this mutual understanding that they can say that they've seen her, they can say the series of events of leading up to her finally whispering true sentences. They can say all of that, but they cannot say what she predicted, which just adds even more of an element. It just is very uneasy to me when I think of it. There's rumors that this is nothing more than an urban legend that people participate in, that people claim to have had said experiences with her, but they never really have. And then there's some people who believe she is in fact real. But we will never know unless we hear her whispers. All I know, in my opinion, is that if you start to hear those whispers, you're probably in a little bit of trouble. There is something, or more specifically 3 things, that are going to occur that are negative. So I want to know from you guys, have any of you guys heard the woman's whispers? Have you ever seen a face from your dreams out in public but have been unable to catch up to it? Does any of this ring a bell to you or anything like it? I want to know in the comments below, you guys, because ever since I started learning about this, it just gave me chills. And what was even more creepy about it was the fact that there's like nothing on it. Like it's not like it's a widely known urban legend. It's more so one of those things that a bunch of people have had this experience, or at least a few people have, and they've been able to relate on it and validate each other's experiences. But whether or not it's true, I don't know, because I've never heard her whispers. What do you guys think of this woman? Do you think she's an entity? Do you think she's a spirit? Do you think she's a product of their imagination? Let me know in the comments below, because I don't know, you guys. I just feel like if I was hearing whispering in my ears that was predicting things that would come into fruition, that would really freak me out. Actually, I don't know. I think I'd be even more freaked out to see a woman in my dreams and then start seeing her everywhere in real life. It sounds like a movie plot. I don't know. I want to know what you guys think of this. With that being said, that is it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I don't know what to make of it, you guys, but I knew that I had to share it with you, and most of all, I really wanted to know your guys' opinion on it. Thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Like I said, make sure you guys click the link down in my description box. And if you're new to my channel or you are just not yet subscribed but you do enjoy my videos, I would super love it if you would go ahead and click that subscribe button. And please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Remember, my loves, do all things with kindness, and until next time, I love you guys.